In the third part of our seminar, we're going to start with example 4 here, looking at this problem. It's a multiple choice question again. It says the diagram shows one square for a particular quilt pattern. Angle BAC is 20 degrees, and so is angle DAE. So let's mark those up. So where you see angle BAC, let's write in 20. And where you see angle DAE, let's put in 20. Now, we're also told angle BAE is a right angle. So let's mark that with a right angle measure. So we're going to use our complementary theorem. We're not going to use, actually, because we don't, complementary means two angles, and we have three angles here. And we're supposed to find the measure of angle CAD. Well, if we use the angle addition postulate, we know that the measure of angle BAC plus the measure of angle CAD plus the measure of angle DAE, well, that's going to equal the whole angle, which is angle BAE. Now let's substitute in what we know. We know angle BAC is 20 degrees. We don't know CAD, that's what we're supposed to find. And we know angle DAE is also 20 degrees. And since angle BAE is a right angle, we know that's 90 degrees. Now we can do the algebra. We can simplify. 20 plus 20 is 40. Plus the measure of angle CAD equals 90. So we'll do the algebra. Subtract 20 from both, or 40 from both sides. And we get the measure of angle CAD is 50 degrees. And so that is choice D. Just like segments, we have the reflexive property of congruence. So an angle is always congruent to itself. The symmetric property of congruence, you can flip the sides. If angle 1 is congruent to angle 2, then angle 2 is congruent to angle 1. And the transitive property of congruence. Angle 1 is congruent to angle 2, and angle 2 is congruent to angle 3. Therefore, angle 1 is congruent to angle 3. We can do the proof of the symmetric property. It's actually, they're all very, very similar. What we're going to do is we're going to start with angle A is congruent to angle B. We're going to use the definition of congruent angles to change that to an equal sign. Now we know that there's an equation for, there is a symmetric property of equality, so we can flip those around and then go back to definition of congruent angles.